Now, according to a lot of blogs out here, and specifically a couple of days ago, I mean, during the last leg of the month of last month, we had spoken about Vera Sidika and her, her baby daddy, stroke her hubby. I think they're married now. I don't know. Anyway, her and her baby daddy, Brown Mauzo, and we gone off on him because the ex had said that he never pays attention to the children. He never gives money. The most amount of money, even when she screams and yaps about, is usually 1,500 shillings, which was such a shame. But we held our peace and said, let's wait until we have more of this conversation, because these days you're on this side and then you find out, oh, you beat outside. Yani you beat inje. Uliuma. Inje. So here is a clarification, at least a little bit of it, from Vera's posts on her stories. Vera says, where does someone get the energy to lie from? Yet, kuna mpesa many statements. Lying to make someone else look bad when the proof and evidence etc. will come out, you will be the bad one. If people knew the kind of human being you are, referring to the lady, you will hate these Instagram streets. Never seen such a psycho in my life. Sometimes I ask my husband, referring to Brown Mauzo, how did you even spend half a day with such a human being? Because I wouldn't wish this type of woman even on my worst enemy. No wonder at 26, referring to the lady, the ex, 3 children, divorced twice, I don't think any man can tolerate such a dramatic human being. No way possible. Why? I cringe sometimes listening to the phone conversations. The tone, the abuses, the negativity just ruins the day. And the mistreatment that you do on your child, may God forgive you. One day, the truth will come out and everything will come out, everything will come out, and the world will see you for what you are. She continues to say, this woman once posted on WhatsApp, RIP to her baby daddy. Is that even a normal person? Kama si machungu, what is that? Tell me if it's normal to use your child's Instagram account to start drama and fight online. Yet you have your own account. Why create dirt and negativity on a child's page? How toxic can you be? Would you be happy when your baby is grown, seeing all these things, all this nooksy on her page? SMH. She beat her child up so hard, forcing her to say RIP. Wow, that is sad. That she has no father. Her father is dead. All because she can't move on. Still wants to get back with the hubby. She continues to say a lot of things, including the fact that they've tried, her family have tried to hook her up with a new person, but she's still very, very much wanting to be with Brown Mauzo, and apparently she doesn't have a career, and a lot of other things, including that she threatens to change the name of their child, and so many other things. Honestly, it's just a very, very long rant. And in the end, she says evidence will come out. There is video of, there is evidence, there is proof, there are videos, there are audios, all of that will come out in one day at a time. And if she doesn't watch out, because apparently her other children were taken away by the ex, the first ex-husband, and he has custody of the children, and she doesn't even bother to go see the children. She says that if she continues on this trend and the courts actually see the kind of evidence that they have surmounted on her name, then she would definitely lose custody of this second child. And I am just in awe of how much drama that people have to go through with baby daddies and baby mommies. Because, okay, let's be all the way honest. There are crazy people in this world. Like, there are people who are just like legitimately psycho, and there's nothing you can do about it. And unfortunately, if that becomes your baby mama, oh child, you're in a world of trouble. And even more unfortunate, when that becomes the baby mama to your baby daddy, child, you're in the ghetto, the hood, the everything you can call it. It is bad. It is bad. And I feel so bad considering everything that Vera is already going through. She's pregnant. She's about to pop a baby, and many, many other things. You can imagine the kind of stress that you're giving someone when you call the baby daddy and all you do is slur insults and all of that. And the fact that she hasn't moved on, allegedly, according to Vera, is also super sad, because there's nothing you can do there, unfortunately, until this one lady moves on and decides that, okay, he is of another woman now. It is just going to be drama upon drama upon drama. My whole thing is, please, if you are a mother to someone or a father to someone, please just make it ample enough, make the atmosphere ample enough for the growth of your own child. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is sad when you put, it's just the ghetto. When you put a child through this and then 3 other people, it's a lot.
You know, for me, if I want to throw shade, just know I don't want to solve anything. If I'm throwing shade, no, I do not want to solve it. I'll be like, bring it on. Let's do this. When I'm A, and I'm B, like, so what? I don't care. But this is not just between 2 people. There's a children involved. There's another child on the way. Like, what are we doing as mature women? What are we trying to do? What are we trying to show our neighbors? What are we trying to show our families? And then, who told you that by throwing shade, it makes you look good? It never makes you look good. Right now, we all have information that we did not even want to know in the first place.
Right.
Now, I'm aware that Mauzo's ex she has like kids from different baby daddies. I now know that she dated people between 50 to 60 years. I don't know that she does not want to post them because they are old, because they are nini. And I'm just sitting here thinking, for me to be in a relationship with a 60-year-old, I am benefiting. And if I'm benefiting from, like, where is the problem, you know? And most people know that most people know that when you divorce or when you break up, it's because of something else. It's never about the age. Let's just be practical about it. So throwing shade to your, how do we call her? Co-wife or...
baby mama's,
baby
husband's
baby
mama.
your husband's baby mama.
Yeah, like, I don't even know why this guy was with you to begin with. The guy himself knows why he was with this woman for that period of time. So what I want to say is this. If you choose violence, by the way, mimi siko kwa side ya mtu. I'm not on Vera's side, I'm not on this baby mama's side. Mimi niko katikati, minding my business and making sure my things are in order, because I'm not about throwing shade. Women, let's support women. And when it comes to now raising children, if that lady amenyanganywa custody of this kid, how do you expect her to be comfortable when this kid comes to live with Mauzo and Vera? You can't throw shade to my mom and think that I'm going to call you mom and we're just going to live like that. By the way, a story minibo.
Guys, you need to understand one thing, yeah? When it comes to relationships, we said they're complex, and we've all agreed that people do crazy stuff, and you said people are damaged out here. You know, people are toxic, and they go to an extent of even using, it's so sad that they go to an extent of using their child and all that, which is very wrong. And you know, I usually have a conversation with my sister and we make fun of it and say that at times you even look at people and wonder, why did even God give them this child if really they can't do what they're supposed to do by protecting their child and everything? But then again, at the end of all those, there's so much information that we were given that I think it was uncalled for and it was unnecessary, to be honest, because first of all, if I wish the hubby, Vera's hubby, he was the one giving this information. Exactly. And then again, giving this information, what solution has it brought to this child that you say that, according to what we see, it's maybe she cares about the child or cares about the husband. There's so much that we don't know. The mother to this child has not spoken, so we can't just run with Vera's story. And then again, I don't think it's in her place to be that judgmental and to call her out to that extent, to be honest, because you have no idea. You do not know what kind of a relationship they had with your hubby. You don't know that. There's even you were not there when they were dating and when they're sharing that child. And then again, you calling out and trashing her and talking about who she's dated. Even you, if people were to come out and say the kind of people that you've dated and your lifestyle, truly, even you were to be questioned. So it's too much information to start with, and that does not bring any solution. You're just gaslighting.
Yeah. And I would really like to talk to those mothers who have children from different daddies. You're not a hoe. It's just that those relationships did not work. Yeah. They just ended. You're not a hoe. You're not anything negative. And mtu akikwambia you're a hoe, like, it's just a word, by the way. If you're not a hoe, move on. And I think it's time we let our men, and I feel it's time we let our men, sorry?
Yes, it's time we let our men.
And I feel it's time we let our men, like, fight for themselves, you know? And the fact that I was able to be wifed like 2 to 3 times, I'm a wife material.
Okay.